Welcome back to Novia Theateries.
I'm Brian.
I'm Stephanie, and today we are in Coimbra. Coimbra, sorry.
Yes. So here we are. We went to Fatima and we came here to find something to eat. I asked Stephanie to find a restaurant. She found this place, and we're going to go in and try it out.
And it's called Manel Dos Ossos?
Yes. Which Osos means bones, which I thought it was bears because in Spanish.
Special Agent Oso?
Yes. Oso is bear in Spanish. So, but it's not. It means bones.
Yeah, so we're going to go inside and check it out. So we are sit down at the restaurant inside. It's very small, trying to whisper because it's...
We got 2 glasses of red wine from Labrador, wherever that is.
Yeah, we'll taste it. Cheers.
So how'd you find this place, Stephanie?
So found it while we were driving here from Lisbon.
Yes.
Brian wanted me to find a restaurant that had 4.6 stars or higher, $1 sign or 2. So I just searched by those parameters. This was the first one that came up. It has a lot of good reviews. And so here we are.
Yeah, it's really small. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables inside. There was a line, only like 4 people when we got here, and it probably took 30 minutes or more.
I think it was less than that.
I think it was about 30 minutes, somewhere around there.
And we
Maybe
booked a hotel while we were waiting.
Yeah, and it smells wonderful in here. It smells so wonderful. So you want to tell them what we got?
Yes.
Or you tell them what you got, and I'll tell them what I got?
I don't even really remember what I got. I got roasted pork in the oven.
In the oven, yeah.
And then pork chops with potatoes.
Okay. And then I got the pork with feijoada with beans, and I'm really excited to try that because we've had the Brazilian feijoada, and so to try the difference and just see how they're different. I hear they are, so I'm excited for that. And then they had goat, so you know how I want to get Stephanie to eat goat. So here we go. The tables are kind of small, so we don't have a lot of room to operate here. So he's just going to bring us 1 plate at a time. We each ordered 2, which he says is going to be too much food, which we know, but we're going to have leftovers. And we booked a hotel, so it's just a short walk away, and we'll maybe do some exploring.
So the food came fast?
Yes, which is great. You can tell they got a lot of pots here on the stove, so it's like everything's already made. It's fantastic, and they can turn tables if they want. Alright, we got limited room, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to show you, but we definitely have pictures. I'm going to try to show you everything, but...
Without spilling something?
I think this is the pork with the beans.
Yeah, that's your feijoada.
Yeah.
And this is the pork from the oven. What's your thought?
I got a piece of the sausage in there. It's got a very smoky flavor, so I really enjoy that a lot. It's like a stew. The flavors are amazing. Like, it has these beans, they're so tender, so cooked perfectly. This broth that they have in there it's a little bit spicy and delicious. It's amazing. Yeah, try it. There you go. That's a good bite.
The meat's really tender and everything goes together well. It reminds me of like pintos or black beans and rice. I mean, it's not black beans, it's red beans. But I don't get the spice that you were just talking about.
How's yours?
It's good. It's actually really tender, and then it's salty, so I'm sure Brian might not like it.
It's like really salty?
Good salty. And then the vegetables, it has like some spinach and then potatoes, and the potatoes taste like they are stewed with different spices. Like, I don't know what to identify it as, but it's not normal just stewed potatoes.
Yeah, if you eat it all together with the potatoes, and I think this is kale, it goes so well, and it takes away a little bit of the saltiness of the meat. So I like it. I like it a lot. It's like homemade meal, like something you would get from grandma's house. Like that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Sunday dinner on a Monday. Brian's all about the little hole in the wall places, so this place is literally a hole in the wall.
Yeah, and Stephanie picked it. So We knew nothing when we came here. We did some research, and like I said earlier, a lot of the restaurants that were recommended were like Michelin star restaurants, and there's so many other restaurants that were not as expensive that were rated just as high or even higher than those Michelin star restaurants.
And then Brian left his list at home.
Yeah, I made a list of just kind of like the route we wanted to take, so I kind of have it memorized, and I still have the article, but I did all this research for like hours. I stayed up for like 3-4 hours one night, and I forgot the paper at home. So, but we're in Coimbra right now. It is a college town, the oldest college in Portugal, and they call it Escher-esque from the artist. So there's like a lot of stairs, and they go in different directions. But yeah, they call it Escher-esque city. So we haven't had a chance to walk it yet. We just finished Fatima, which is about an hour away, and we decided we were hungry, haven't eaten all day, so we came here and tried this, and we had to wait a little bit. What time is it now?
Almost 3.
It's almost 3, and we got here 1:30?
I don't even know.
I think it
Yeah.
was around 1:30. So, kind of give you an idea. But, alright, we're gonna finish tasting these, and then we got the other 2 plates coming.
I probably need some more wine because Brian's goat has arrived.
Yes, the goat has arrived, and your other pork has arrived. What's it, pork loin?
I don't
Pork
know.
chop?
It is like a grilled pork chop is what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a grilled pork chop. It came with the same kale and potatoes, so it looks wonderful. And then the goat has arrived. So,
It's a big bowl of goat.
yep. And this also has some boiled potatoes, but they're not like Stephanie's out. They're not seasoned. They're just regular boiled potatoes with the same kale. So, you want to try yours?
Sure.
How is it?
Definitely less salty. It's like almost buttered.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it tastes pretty good. I think I prefer the other one better, but
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
the salty one better?
what do you think?
I think it's wonderful. Like, whatever green that is, the flavor's so strong. It's almost bitter in a way, but in a good way. And it hits your palate. And it mixes so well with potatoes and meat. And I like this meat better. It's thicker, and it's also not as salty. So,
Yeah.
and Stephanie likes the other one better, which, you know,
Surprised I like the salt.
yeah. All right, let's try the goat.
I'm gonna wait for Brian's reaction first. Although I'm sure you've had goat before.
Go ahead and grab a piece. I'll put the potatoes here.
I just need to wait for the wine.
Oh, yes, we're out of wine, so I ordered 2 more.
I mean, it looks like beef, honestly. What's he think?
Well, it's a little bit dry, but there is some like
Juice.
stock and juice down in the bottom, so I'm gonna get that up and put it on a bite and give it another try. The potatoes are soft, the kale is delicious, and the meat is tender. So I'm gonna get down to the bottom, see if I can get some of the spices. Did you try it? What'd you think?
It really tastes just like beef to me. It not anything crazy like I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and goat back home, it does taste different.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it is.
Got different
A lot of
goats?
people call it like a gamey taste, like lamb, goat. Trying to think of the other meats. But
Deer.
Yeah, deer to me is different. It tastes different. These are very similar, and they're gamey. This is not gamey. No, this is very beefy. This tastes a lot like beef. I think you're supposed to eat it all together, and I did get a little bit of the juice. There is a lot of grease.
Oil?
Oil. So, I mean, I can just see, I can't really see that without me spilling it, but there's a layer of grease on top that you can see before you get to the actual spice. A common practice to get fat out of a stew or beef, not beef, a meat that has a lot of fat in it, is to put in the refrigerator overnight. And you'll get this layer of all the fat goes to the top. And you can just literally just peel it off with your hands, or you can use a spoon and a fork and get all the fat off. And then you can enjoy the spices of the stock.
That's what Brian did that for the beef stew that he made.
Yeah. And I learned that actually through a French cooking school. One of my friends was going there, and they said that that's what they do. They refrigerate it overnight, and then they just go in and just remove it. Otherwise, the process is like dip a spoon in there, one spoonful at a time, get the liquefied fat because it does float on the top, and get it all out. But I think if they did that, this would be way better. And it's not bad. Trust me, the meat is cooked perfectly. It's just, I don't get a lot of spice on the meat, and the spices are in the broth that's mixed with the fat. So you got to separate the fat.
I mean, I think it's all pretty good. I mean, probably the least favorite thing would probably be this pork.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, am I going to have more goat? Probably not. But we have so much food.
Yeah. And we actually did eat our leftovers last night. We were probably 2 sheets to the wind, or close, right on the edge, and we got hungry, so we dug into
You have to have snacks, and then you're watching Portuguese TV that you don't understand. But I was watching Big Brother.
Yeah, but Stephanie was understanding a lot of it, so...
Same drama, different show.
Right. So, if you ever get into a foreign country and the language is a huge problem, get drunk and then go. And it becomes so much easier. I don't know why. I think it's because you relax and stop thinking so much, but you start to understand things better. You don't become bilingual, but, hand gestures, facial expressions, you pick them up easier for some reason. I don't
Or
know
you
why.
throw out Spanish or whatever language you may know.
Yeah, this country is so close to Spain. They understand. Portuguese is so close to Spanish. You can speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah. And I don't think we've had any problems anywhere we've been with English. Their English may not be so great, but it's enough to get them by and to get us by to communicate.
Yeah, like this guy, he speaks broken English, but it's good enough that you understand exactly what he's saying.
And then today, when we went to Fatima, it's like overcast all day. It wasn't really rainy, but just like dreary outside.
Yeah.
And then while we were out there, the sun opened up, and
I'm telling you, it's a sign. The sun opened up. It got nice and clear, just for a little bit, not a long time.
do you want to tell the story of Fatima? People don't know.
Yeah. So in 1917, was it?
Somewhere early 1910s.
Yeah, I think it was 1916, 1917. There were 3 kids where Mary, the Virgin Mary, appeared to them and actually spoke to them. And so it's the location where that happened. And they got a big, huge memorial, huge church, a little small chapel. They've got a huge cross. They have a piece of the Berlin Wall, because the whole theme of it, of what Mary was telling the kids, is that to spread God's love, to spread love throughout the world, and to find, in that way we'll find peace. And so I think it's a very important message, even if you're not religious, that be kind to people, be nice, treat others how you would want to be treated. We lit some candles and said some prayers for our family members, and also for the war in Russia and Ukraine. It's like, civilians are being hurt, and children, and innocent people, and it's like, we don't need that in the world. We don't need that. Like, I think we're advanced enough that we can get along. It can be a global experience, especially through social media. We can spread a good message, and unfortunately, we don't always do that. So, anyway, that's my deep thought for the day. So we're really cool inside here. There's all these handwritten notes.
Everything you can see behind us, all this paper on the wall.
Yeah, people write them from the paper tablecloth, and they tear them off and they post them up on the wall, and there's like hundreds of them.
Yeah, I just saw the table that was behind us over there. Put one up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really cool little hole in the wall. It's got to go down a real small alley to get here. You don't even know where it is. Like you have to GPS it.
Yeah. And you know the good thing about Portugal
Dripping.
is they're known for pork,
Yes.
and I love pork.
We both do. Yeah. We'll finish up here and we'll see you outside.
All right, we have finished our meal here, and we had some great company.
Yes, we met a couple from San Francisco, and so we chit-chat a little bit. Really nice. Yeah, so what did you think of your food?
I thought the food was good. I really liked my first pork, the oven roasted pork. I think that was, and it was wild boar.
Yes.
And I thought that one was much more flavorful than the other pork that I had. But yeah, we have plenty of leftovers, so.
Yeah, and my favorite was the pork feijoada. It was delicious. I loved the stew. I loved the beans. I loved the rice. We got plenty of leftovers. And then second favorite was probably Stephanie's second pork dish. And then third favorite was the goat. And fourth would have been the one actually Stephanie liked the most. It was just a little salty. That's all. It was really good. Everything was good. So
The salt is the flavor.
yes, I mean salt is a flavor. It's a great flavor. But yeah, I thought it was excellent. Come try this place if you're ever in Coimbra.
Yeah, it's a really neat, literally hole in the wall. Very tiny, probably seats maybe 20 people inside, and there's no to-go, so you have to wait in the line if you want to eat it.
Right, but they do have to-go bags and boxes.
Yeah.
So if you want to get your food to go right ahead. But you know they don't do takeaway orders. So
Yes. All right. Ready
Yes.
to wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
Okay,
Brian.
so no, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a follow on Instagram, No BS Eateries. And we will have, again, more Portugal coming at you.
Yes, we'll see if we get dinner. It's a little late now. We waited a while.
The hotel we booked has a rooftop bar, so maybe we'll have some drinks.
Maybe we'll just go get drinks.
And some appetizers, maybe.
Yes, but we'll see you later.